do the presentation today. So I'll just go straight away and introduce myself. I'm Elizabeth Katam, as you've heard. I'm married to Charles Bett, and with us, between us, we have 3 children, aged between 13 and 3 years. So we are really privileged to be here this evening. Thank you for who's joined in, and I can assure you, you will have something to go home with today. So allow me to share my screen. Just a moment. Okay, I hope you can see my screen right now.
Very well.
So in this opportunity, we have a mission, and our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. Because without health, it is difficult to create wealth. Then the next thing we say, your health is your greatest wealth. Without health, you cannot create the wealth. You must have health first before you go to wealth. Then there are 3 things that really affect our health, or what we call the 3 pillars of health. So, and everyone must have these for them, or for each one to live a healthy and a good life. So one, we talk about sleep. So you must have a good rest between 6 to 8 every night. That gives your body enough time to relax and be ready for the next tasks the following day. Then the next thing you need is exercise, at least movement, about 30 minutes, every day, or 3 to 5 days in a week. So it is also important to do something that makes you sweat, makes your body have that extra sweat that is able to make your organs feel alive. And then the other thing is health, nutrition. What you feed your body with. You have to eat good food, nutritious food to feed your cells and to make your body healthy. So those 3 are key pillars that you need. And we say that every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding it. So on the upper side, you see the kind of food that we need to eat. There are raw tomatoes, apples, broccoli, and all that. But below there, you see the kind of junk food that is good for our taste buds, but it is not good for our health. So if you eat the food on the upper side, you're fighting disease. If you eat what is below, you are feeding it. You are feeding the disease. Then there's this pyramid or a wellness triangle that is recommended by the World Health Organization. And it talks about the way we need to eat for us to be healthy, for us to live long, for us to avoid the chronic illnesses that come with poor eating habits or poor eating, the different kind of foods that are not recommended, then we become sick. What is recommended? Physical activity and weight management. We've talked about exercise. So that is all about now being physically fit, being active throughout the day. That keeps your body fit and healthy. Then we go to the whole grains, the unrefined grains. Unlike the, because Kenya, we like ugali a lot, and most of us in the urban centers or urban places or in towns, we may not get the maize to go and grind. You find we take a lot of ugali from the flour, like Jogo. There are so many brands of the sifted maize meal. So you find those ones are lacking in the whole grains. Then we go to the fruits and vegetables. We need between 5 and 9 different colored fruits and vegetables. So that is what is recommended. For protein, we need 20 grams of proteins a day. And protein recommended are the white meats, the chicken, fish, and all that. So the red meat should be limited or avoided if possible. Then for fats and sugars, we need 2 teaspoons of sugar and very little fat. You find that the sugar, we really do a lot of it, but what is recommended is only 2 teaspoons. So there you can see there are 2 triangles. On the left-hand side is what is recommended by WHO. But what have we done? You can see that lady, what she's eating, a lot of junk, a lot of refined food, a lot of processed food, a lot of fats, a lot of red meat. And what does that do? It takes us to the triangle, the unhealthy triangle on the right-hand side. You'll find that we have minimal or no physical activity at all. Then when you go to the whole grain, it's minimal, if at all there's any. Fruits and vegetables also is not so much. It's not in the required amounts. Then when you go to proteins, you find that people eat nyama choma, half a kg, 2 people. That is not what is recommended. We've talked about the 20 grams. In half a kg, it means each person has taken around 250 grams of protein. And maybe that is just 1 meal. It's not even the proteins for the day. So that is really a lot. Then when it comes to fats and sugars, when you look at the fries that lady is taking, it has a lot of fats. It has a lot of the fat that has been used to deep fry it is a lot. You've seen the soda there. Soda has a lot of sugar. It's not even the sugar that we use in our tea. It's industrial sugar, which is not good for us. So you've seen that when we eat the way that lady is eating, of which we try as much, but sometimes we find ourselves eating in that way, which makes us now go in the unhealthy way. And of course, when we do that, we are inviting diseases into our bodies. And there was a prediction that was done by WHO that by 2020, chronic diseases will account for 3 out of 4 deaths, will be from either cancer, diabetes, stroke, and all that. And of course, everyone can attest to that. The way the world is currently, you can't find a place where none of these diseases exist. So what has Neolife come to do? Neolife was founded by CEO Jerry Brasfield in the year 1958 in the USA. And he came up, he had a dream because he had suffered when he was young from asthma. And when he got well by using organic plant-based diet, he was able to get well. And when he grew up at 19, he decided to start a company that is going to help other people fighting or dealing with such kind of diseases. So it was founded in 1958 in the US. It came to Africa in 1971. It came to Kenya in 1996. And today, of course, as a guest, it's coming to you. And it's in 56 countries worldwide. Then the company has values. As you are aware, every person, every either a workplace or an organization, they have values. So the same thing happens here. And those values have been able to propel the company to exist for almost 63 years and moving on. So number one, we talk about absolute integrity. We say that people are number one. We have products that work. We have equal opportunity for all, whether you are old, you are young, you are white, you are black. It does not discriminate. It's an equal opportunity for all. Then it has a long-range vision, and as you can see, it's been in existence for the last 63 years. So of course, it has given itself a long-range vision where it will be in existence for a very long time. Then on that corner, you can see the scientific advisory board. This is the board that certifies these products to ensure that they're fit for human consumption, that they have no chemicals or toxins in them, and they do what they've said they will do. So you can see the seal, the scientific advisory board seal, which is in every product. So you be sure that whatever product that you are taking, it's been certified. Then we have now the Neolife solution. We've looked at the WHO's wellness triangle. We've looked at what we've done to our bodies to go to the unhealthy triangle. So now what do? we are at a crossroad. So Neolife has come to give us that solution to bridge that gap. So for physical activity and weight management, that one you have to do it yourself. Like I've said, at least minimum 30 minutes of exercise 3 to 5 times a week. That is good enough. That will give your body the time to rejuvenate and strengthen itself. Then we have whole grains, what we are recommended to do, but as I've said, sometimes you are not able to eat that. So we have a wonderful product called 3NM. It's a grain concentrate. It's able to fill that gap in terms of the whole grains that you're missing. Then we have for fruits and vegetables gap, we have the carotenoid complex. And we'll also see another useful purpose of carotenoid as we move on. Then we have salmon oil, which is able to bridge that gap of proteins, fats, and sugars. Then we also have another product, essential vitamins and mineral complex. So when you combine those 4 in one sachet, put it in one box for 30 days, we have the ProVitality pack. And I know most of us who joined were able to get that product. And if you were able to use it, I'm sure you have a testimony. You have something to say about how it has worked on you. Then we have the Liquivite, which is the liquid version for children. It's the ProVitality for children. Then now, as I told you earlier about the carotenoid, it's feeding the gap for fruits and vegetables, and at the same time, it is able to boost your immunity by 37% in only 20 days. So as you are aware, at the moment, we have this coronavirus that is with us, and we don't know how long it's going to be with us. So to boost your immunity, you need to take that carotenoid because it's very powerful. And we know that in that one container, we have it's equivalent to taking 115 kgs of raw fruits and vegetables. So if you take the whole bottle of 90 capsules, it's equivalent to taking 115 kgs of raw fruits and vegetables. And you're able to boost your immunity and you're able to stay healthy. We say that prevention is better than cure. If you've not been exposed to the virus, or you know someone who has an issue with it, or yourself, to prevent the adverse effects, it's good to take the carotenoid. Then now, when you combine it with cruciferous and flavonoid, you have a stronger immune protector for yourself and for your family. So you've seen the number you need to take: 3 carotenoids, 2 flavonoids, and 1 cruciferous. Then the next thing we talk about is Neolife weight management. And we have products that really help us to do that. We have the Neolife shake, which comes in 3 flavors. We have vanilla, we have strawberry, we have chocolate flavor. And then we also have the Neolife tea. And how this Neolife shake works, it's a protein with all the 22 amino acids. And what it does, because it also has fiber, it reduces that hunger pangs. I know many of us keep biting something, especially now that we are home. Most of us, for the teachers, they've closed school, and some are even working from home. So you find that you're always near where food is. So you keep biting, you keep eating, and that contributes to someone gaining weight. So what this product does is it reduces that hunger pangs that come. So you find that you are fuller most of the time, so you can't eat much. And when you are able to control what goes into your mouth, you're able to control your weight. And we also see that it has a controlled glycemic response, such that it does not increase your sugar levels or keep it going up and down. So it keeps it at a control level, and you're able to manage your hunger. Then we have the solution for children. We have the salmon oil. And I know most of us, our parents used to give us the omega-3, but maybe it was not in this form, but this one is the purest of all. And it really boosted our brain development. And this one is a wonderful one. My children have been using it, and I can really say it's doing marvelous job on them. Then we have the Vita Squares, we have the Vita Guard, and I've talked about the Liquivite. Then we also have the herbal alternatives. We have the Herbal Rest and Relax that is able to relax our body. Sometimes we are in strenuous situations that we are not able to control. Once you take that, you are able to sleep well. As we've talked about the importance of having a good rest. Then the feminine herbal for the women to balance their hormones, masculine herbal for the men, especially good for the prostrate to prevent, and even for those who are already suffering, to alleviate that condition. Then we have the herbal respiratory for those suffering from any respiratory illness or related problems. Then the aloe vera juice, a very wonderful product that is able to work on our stomach, anyone suffering from bloating, constipation, and all that. Then we also have the home care, golden home care, that is made up of various soaps and detergents that are good for our home. We have the LDC, which is a multi-purpose soap. You can use, it has so many uses around the home. You can use it for cleaning your surfaces, cleaning your utensils, brushing your teeth, and even taking a bath with it. Then we have the Super 10. Super 10 is a stain remover, and it's also very good for cleaning our toilets. Then we have the G1. G1 is very good for cleaning our clothes. You just soak it, soak your clothes for roughly 2 hours. When you just come, it's about rinsing, and that's it. So they're really wonderful products, and they're environmental friendly. Then we have the skincare range, very good, especially for the ladies. We want to look younger for longer. We want to look smart. We want to be glowing. It's a very good product. It comes in 4 or 5 ranges. We have the cleansing milk, we have the balancing tonic, we have the hydrating serum, and ultra moisturizing cream. And of course, it works on the different skin types. We have the normal to dry and the oily, normal to oily skin. So everyone is covered. And it's not only the ladies, I mean, even men can decide to make their faces glow. Then the other final product we have is the Super Grow, that is very wonderful for our crops. For all our plants, whether you are doing gardening for your flowers, whether you're doing the farming, you have your maize, you have your cabbage, you have your sukuma wiki, it's really very good. It increases your yields up to even 3 times. So it's a very wonderful product for anyone who is dealing with farming or gardening and all that. Then now we've talked about the health bit, because we've said you need to be healthy for you to create wealth. So now we go to the wealth part. How do you make money? Where is the money? I know, as you can see there, we all have dreams, or we all had dreams at some point. You may have wished to have a Range Rover that you can see there. It's really sparkling, or have the money, or travel the world, or even own a home with its own swimming pool. I mean, that house is so lovely. All that are dreams that each one of us, either we have it now or we had it before. And of course, in this opportunity, you can make all those dreams come true. So what do you need to do? And we say that for you to get to your dreams, we have this cash flow quadrant that was invented by one Robert Kiyosaki. And this is the only opportunity that can make you move from one side, that is the left-hand side, to the right-hand side. Because when you look at the left-hand side, you see there is so much that to be done. There's hard work, there's no security if you're working, you have no time for family or even yourself, and you're always working as an employee. Then when you move a bit, you become self-employed. That is, you still have a business, but you are the only one working in that business. And you say that 95% of people are in that side. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of, you're in debt because you have to keep borrowing to stay afloat. Then you look at the right-hand side, you can see there's so much happiness in that side. There's easy work, stability, there are no debts, you have plenty of money, and that is where 5% of the people in the world are. And above all, you have the freedom. So what do you need to do? When you join Neolife, we say Neolife is a sure vehicle. It will move you from the left-hand side to the right-hand side without moving through the circle. You've seen those arrows from employment to self-employment to business and then to investor. So this Neolife opportunity will move you directly from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And of course, we'll be told by our leaders how that really has happened for them. It's not a story, it's not theory, it is practical. So when you partner with Neolife, what really happens? When you partner with Neolife, you get benefits that any other business, any traditional business cannot give you. You are given products, you're given the financial support, you're given your own website, you're given an app on your phone, given IT support, because for you to operate the website, of course, there has to be IT people working behind it to ensure it's working and you get what you need. They give you a platform to make your orders online. Then they give you sponsorships, they give you literature, materials, and sales aid. I think every one of us who's joined already has that. Then they distribute the products for you. You're given a starter kit and they do all the logistics for you. So yours is just to do the business. Everything else has been done for you. So we say that in this, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you have all the support that you need. So to partner with Neolife, what do you need? You need to pay 8,970. You become a part of Neolife. And those are the things that you get once you join. You get an international license, you get literature materials, you get your own website where you can monitor the activities of your business. You can even recruit people, you can shop. There's so much you can do in that website that is given to you for free. Then you also have the ProVitality pack with the 4 products that I talked about, and you can use it for a whole month. And then there is free delivery of that package for free. Then you also earn 36 points. Then you can see there the Neolife solution, which we've talked about. So when you take that ProVitality, you are able to turn your triangle in the right side up and you live a healthy life and you prevent many diseases. So what is your work? Once you join, what is required of you? One, you told you to use the product. When you use the products, you earn points. Like when you join, you get the ProVitality and you get 36 points. So that those are the points we are talking about, and we'll see how those points come in handy when you're being paid. Then you're told to share the products. When you share the products, you earn points and you earn profit, because when you partner with a company, you are able to get products at a discounted price. Then you're told to share the opportunity. You continue earning more points when more people join you. Then you're told to train, that is to get the skills like what we are doing right now. You get to train, you get to learn about the product, the opportunity, and how to even introduce it to somebody else. And then also on top of training, there are materials there are books that are recommended that you read, and they're able to change your mindset. They're able to grow you as an individual. So when you join and you do 100 points, you become a qualified distributor and you're given a distributor pin that you can see there. And then you continue doing the same, talking to people using the products. And if 4 people join you and they do 100 plus your 100, you do 500, you become a manager. You start earning now 2,500 or 250 US dollars, you become a manager and you're given a manager pin. Then you continue doing the same the following month. You've talked to those people who joined, they've talked to others and they've risen to the level of manager. Then you are a senior manager. You earn from 25,000 or 250 dollars. Then you also get a senior manager pin. When you continue doing the same, those who joined you, they've become senior managers. And of course, you've also introduced others. You can see the arrows. Then you become a director, you go to the level of a director, and you start earning from 90,000 shillings or 900 US dollars, and you get a director pin. So from director level, I think that's a good business that is able to move up, because you've proved to yourself that this is something you can do. You've talked to other people who've joined you. You've talked to other people, they've become your customers. So from director, you move to Sapphire. That is by helping one person become a director, and up it goes up to the level of president team. If you have 6 directors in your team, you've been able to lead, you've been able to guide other people, and they've risen to the level of director. If you have 6 of them now, you're in the highest level, that's president team. So thank you so much for your time and for listening to me, and I hope we've learned something. For those who are new, kindly note that I'm sure you've gotten something has been clarified to you, and I know you're going to join us and we're going to move on together. Thank you so much and have a good evening. That was my time.
Wow, thank you very much, Elizabeth, for that amazing session. I want to be the next speaker after you, and Piros is clapping for you because of the great job. That's the simplest version of our presentation, and we really appreciate. I want to believe that our guests are all into the opportunity, especially hearing from one who came in and in 3 months only, she was a director. That shows you the possibilities. It's not easy. I never like saying that it's easy, but okay, because if it was easy, then everyone would be a president. But what is happening is that we mentor you the way we mentored Elizabeth and Charles, and from that very low starting point, naive position where you don't know much, in a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks, you are already up there doing so much and earning a lot. And today we are excited to help you to get started. And before I invite our brand new directors for last month, I want to do a small presentation that Elizabeth has left for me. And not before I introduce myself. Piros did it, but majority of us are not joined. She was the MC. Her name has not changed yet. She's Piros Cherotich. My name is Karaoke Josephat. She's my wife, just to make sure that you are not guessing. And we've been in this opportunity for the last going to 11 years. And our firstborn is just 12 years. We have 4 of them, by the way. So we are naturally hardworking. So that tells you that we have, as a couple, been in this business like for the entire time that we've been married, except a few years at the beginning. I was a full-time lecturer in the university. My wife was a high school teacher. We heard what you've been shared with by Elizabeth in 2010. And we were so hungry for success. Piros was more interested with health, not because she was sick, but because she was a strong candidate of all those possible diseases that come with weight. She was excessively blessed horizontally, you know, although I really participated and I contributed to that a lot, because I wanted to prove to the parents that she's not going hungry in my hands. Unfortunately, it became quite terrible. So when she heard that she could regain her perfect health and shape and size, she was very interested. For me, I had a serious disease called cancer of the pocket. That is, I wasn't where I wanted to be financially. I was working so hard as a lecturer, as a full-time lecturer, so that I can really make some good money and so that the title and the money can rhyme. Unfortunately, the harder I worked, the broke I became. I was lagging behind my bills throughout. The money or the income would get finished, yet too much of the month was remaining unfinished. And therefore, life became a bit tough. I became so uncomfortable. Fortunately, at that very moment, when we were wondering what do we do to supplement our income, God sent an angel. Those who are believers, you know, God will come at the time when you really need him. We badly wanted him to come. He came through an angel, a young man who had not achieved much in the business. He was just brand new in the business. He couldn't explain the way Elizabeth has explained, but we bought the concept, not because we understood, but because we really wanted to change our lives. When the why is big enough, the what and how will come automatically. So here we are. We were able to climb up the ladder that you've been shown by Elizabeth. We started as a distributor where you are starting today, and never be worried of starting small. Think big, dream big, but start small. And that is what we did. From 2002 shillings, that was our first bonus. It started growing as we started helping more people to join. We went to 5,252. We were so excited because all the other lecturers were earning 0 part-time, but we were earning 5,000 extra here. The third month, 22,406. That was 2010. We knew this is where we belong forever. To cut the long story short, 1 year's time, I was already earning more here than what the university was paying me. And Piers had already resigned from TSC. She started calling it Teacher Suffering Center. Initially, it was the Teacher Service Commission. And 2 years, I had doubled my income. In 5 years' time, ladies and gentlemen, we already, I remember we became presidents in 2 years, 11 months, earning that $500,000 plus. But in 5 years' time of being in this opportunity, what the university was paying me in 1 year, I was paying myself in this business because it is your business. You are not employed here. I was paying myself the same amount in 1 month. So I was able to save 11 months that I was wasting. And I never mentioned this in meetings like this, but I feel like I want to mention that we've seen ourselves in span of 7 years of being in this business hit 7-figure income. Now, what do you do with that kind of money? But when you're up there and you know you love people, then you focus on helping them to achieve their dreams also. And it's on that point that I want to quickly show you the lifestyle bit, and then I invite a few of our directors. Last month we had 4 of them becoming directors, and then you'll see that it's really possible, very, very possible. So let me pick it from where Elizabeth has stopped, and then in 2-3 minutes I show you the lifestyle bit. Then we invite our directors to close for us. They are so fire and red hot, still in shock of what is happening in terms of their incomes. So, sorry, I've gone back. Let me go to the slide I want. So we started like any other person. We had those big dreams, but today all our dreams are now behind us. We were able to achieve all of them, all of them. I remember what I really wanted was to be driving a machine like this one. Look at how beautiful it is. Is it beautiful or handsome? I think it's beautiful. It's the latest shape of Land Cruiser. And every man in this call, you know what it feels to climb into a machine than squat in, and you coil yourself into a car. You know how exciting it is. And that's our family there, young ones. We are so excited. You are joining the best team, as you can see there, #1 team in Your Life World. It's the founder, Jerry Brasfield, who was giving us that recognition. Another recognition in 2013, #1. So when you join the best team, you don't expect to fail. Now for lifestyle and travel, we tell you, you start with local lifestyle here in Nairobi, if you are in Kenya, and those are directors enjoying a lifestyle in a 5-star hotel. We take you to Windsor Golf and Country Club. When you become a Sapphire director for free, the company pays for it. That's for Ruby orientation. We take you to Santon Sun. It's a gold-coated hotel in Johannesburg. That was 2012 in Victoria Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Then we went to Dubai. That was 2013. Grand Hyatt was the hotel. We went to climb to the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa in Dubai, with the founder there, Jerry Brasfield, with the CEO, Kendra. Then we went as presidents to Dubai. It's an island right in Indian Ocean, in a place called George in South Africa. Then we went to Cape Town. All these leaders are in this call. Some Sapphire directors, others rubies. We were in Cape Town with them and we were given red carpet recognition for being #1. Then we went to Abu Dhabi. You can see the welcoming dinner at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Then Ferrari World, Yas Water World. Those things that you really wonder how you can ever enjoy them. Then we went to see the biggest mosque in the world. And that time when you are taken to these hotels, you are treated in the best hotel possible. That's a 7-star hotel there. Look at Piero's there, look at myself there. We don't really look like a teacher lecturer. And actually this is where you remember what the Bible says about you, that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You know? Then we went to Mauritius, young and old. You can see at 21 years, that time there, and the others are elderly. You know, it's equal opportunity for all. 2018 October, we went to Mexico, Los Cabos. All these are presidents. And that tells you that you can become a president. If all of them have become, why not you? Sometimes you look at yourself and you say, yes, I can, even if everyone else doesn't believe in myself. We went to Abu Dhabi again in 2019, even with my own dad. You can be able to detect who looks like me there. And with the leaders like Florence Orao, she's in this call, Lydia Mwesa and many others. And wherever you go out, you come back with some incentives. That was just a token of appreciation. A cup of tea, 615,000. You know, where I come from, Karaoke Kamau, we are not allergic to money. And this really excites me. And we are saying, as I welcome the directors, we are saying you are only one step away from enjoying all this success. Pay the 8970 through pay bill number 985650 and account, put your national ID, then you put that amount at the 970 and you are in where all of us started. And that will definitely mark a new beginning for your future. Don't procrastinate, start now, and then you see what can happen. That is what we told our new directors. They said, yes, some have been here for some time, others it's only 3-4 months, and they have done it. And it is my pleasure to give, they're about 4 if they are all on the call. It's my pleasure to give them each 1 or 2 minutes to say hi to us. And then we'll be closing our meeting, our guests. Listen to this, and then you realize that you can do it even much better. I want to start with a lady who came in and she has been there for some time, but she learned that great success requires that you be patient. And I saw her income and oh my, it was worth the waiting. Alice Munyenze, we want to start with you. You are one of the greatest beneficiaries around, our brand new director for last month. If you can hear me, please, Alice Munyenze, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, I can hear PT.
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you. Go on.
Thank you very much, PT, for giving me this opportunity. I am truly humbled. My name is Alice Munyenze, as you have heard. I am married to one Isaac Nzioka, and I am a mother of 2 boys. Actually, they are now young adults. And I've been working for the county government for a number of years now, but now I've retired. And I was working very hard, waking up quite early and coming back home very late. And I was still straining with paying bills. And I also know when you retire, your pension is small. So, and I was, but when this opportunity found me, I was still working, and I grabbed the opportunity and started working on it part-time. And I was fearing on whether I'll get time to do the business and whether I will be able to talk to people, the fear of talking to people. But I was promised support, and I was shown a very good system on how to do it. Then I started off. And since I started, I have really benefited, and especially in terms of health. I've really overcome a number of health challenges I had, and today I'm in very good, perfect health. And I really thank God for even guiding me to this opportunity. And now I started earning, benefiting financially. And my first check was about 6,000, because when I came in, I invited my friends and they joined me, and I was able to get a check of 6,000. Then it grew to 11,000, then to 22,000. And when I stepped up to director level, I got a whole 76,822. And then my uplines also added me. My upline, Lydia Mwesa, gave me 5,000. Our PT gave me 10,000. So in total, I had about over 91,000. And that one made me very excited, and really made me to pay my bills easily. And I thank God that I joined this opportunity. I was also promised to be treated in a 5-star hotel for breakfast, and I'm eagerly waiting for that. And I really thank God. And to me, I'm looking at the future. The future is very bright for me, because I'm looking forward to taking the next steps, to earning more money, to travel the world. And I'm really excited and I'm happy. And so if I have done it, I think everyone can do it. It's doable. It's only you follow the guidelines and the mentoring, and you'll be able to get to become financially free and get very good health, which is exciting. And I thank my upline, Lydia Mwesa, and my PT, Josephat and Pieros, for really supporting me and encouraging me. I really thank them, and they have really mentored me, and I'm really grateful. I look up to them as my mentors, as my role models. And thank you very much, PT, and back to you.
Thank you, Alice. That's amazing and great story. Wow, well done. 91,000 for a new director. You were told that new directors earn around 90,000. And it can range anywhere between 70,000 to 100,000 plus, depending on the structure of your business. And I want to invite one of the youngest in the business, not necessarily by age, someone who came in and in a few months, she's already a director, another brand new director for last month, and that is Grace and Charles Nyamo. If you can hear me, please unmute yourself and say hi to us. Grace?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yes, I'm Grace, and we work with my husband Nyamu in the business. I joined, initially it's me who was very interested in it, so I joined in October. He is part of it, although he doesn't really do it full time. Before I did Neolife, the last job I did was working at the university on part-time. And I really longed to do something that I can do in the house. One thing I didn't like about the part-time lecturing, you know, I was 16 weeks, that is 3 months. So you teach one unit for 16 weeks and you don't have to be paid at the end of 16 weeks. You can be paid after 1 year. So you can imagine if somebody is sole bread earner in their family and they are teaching part-time units and they're not paid. You can imagine how frustrating that can be. So I'm sure my leader understands because he has a history of teaching at the university. Actually, that was a private university. And because it is private, huwezi anza kusema haki. You will say haki yako and then you go look for your rights in a different place. So anyway, we didn't reach there. But the reason I wanted something that I can do at home is because I'm a wife and a mother, and I wanted to do something that I can conveniently do at the comfort of home, or not the hassle of having to move about. And Neolife to me has become that kind of business, because there are times I will do my orders just right from the comfort of the house. I just do it online. The system is seamless. I just put the money, I do the order, I instruct where it will be delivered, and I don't have to see the product. It will just go straight to the client. And me, my work is just to tell the client, this product will be delivered to you at this time, and this is the way you're using the product. And that is done. And I get my points and I get my money. So I think the system works very well. It does not, it is not bound by cessation of movement. If in Kiambu we are not moving to Nyeri or wherever, I can still send the goods to somebody who is in Nyeri. I can send goods to somebody who is in Narok. The system is so seamless. You don't have to wait for 3 months to be paid. Once the month is over, you're paid your dues. And that's the business that is not bound by COVID or any other pandemic. You can do it anywhere and you can do it very well, efficiently. Their system is very good. So that's what I can say. And I'm happy to be a director. As my colleague has said, I received the same kind of payment and I was excited because it came promptly. And my leader also gave me an incentive. Actually, the incentive came earlier than the payment from the company. So I'm blessed and happy. Yeah, so that's all I can say. God bless you guys.
Wow, well done, Grace and Charles. That's amazing. Just a few months and you're already earning over 80,000. We are super excited about that. And yes, welcome, my colleague. Sorry, I didn't recognize you when I was still teaching. We would have ran away together much earlier. But it's okay, I paved way for you. This is where we belong as scholars and everyone else. And now we go to the third director. I want you to see this kind of success in the team, even as you join us, so that you know you are really joining the best team. In Kenya, we had only 5 directors, and they all came from our team. It's called Superstars team. So that is the kind of team you are joining. I want now to go to another very, very exciting testimony of a director, brand new director for last month, who didn't just become a director, but she also helped another person she brought to become a director. And when that director was earning over 70,000, for her, because of producing a director, she will tell you for the very first month, she was able to hit a 6-figure income. This is amazing, and I will start with the upline. That is Kirago Eunice. I hope Kirago Eunice, you can hear me. Kirago Eunice, are you there? Now, if Kirago Eunice, she was there, I can't see her. Let's go to Catherine. Catherine and Peter Mwaura, they are the youngest in the team. I mean, in terms of being in the business and becoming directors. She will tell you how many months she has been with us and how much she has earned. Sorry, maybe before Catherine, you come in, I can see Eunice Kirago has joined us. So Kirago, you can start. Take a minute or two, please say hi to us and give us a word. Kirago, unmute yourself. Eunice. There you go.
Can you see me, PT?
Yes, I can see you. I can hear you.
Hello, can you see me?
Yes, go on.
Okay. So I'm privileged this evening. So I'm honored this evening to share my short testimony about Neolife. And I trained as a high school teacher way back in 1989. And of course, I went through the ranks as a high school teacher, a deputy, a principal. And then in 2004, I felt like I was not earning enough. And so I even went ahead to do my master's, but things did not really change. And so in 2018, I started feeling like fatigue in the office. I started feeling like there isn't much I'm doing, I'm demotivated. And so I decided, let me take an early retirement and just look for something else that will keep me motivated. And so in 2019, I decided to retire early at the age of 51. And 2 months later, this opportunity came my way. And it's been an amazing journey. What I have learned that I have gained. My first check was 8,000 because I had already gotten a few friends. But thereafter, it's been on and off. And I want to thank God because I remained resilient and decided to learn more in order to, duplicate myself. And finally, in the month of March, I was able to step up as a director. And it was a double blessing because I also managed to get one of my downlines as a director. And that gave me a good earning of 97,000. Besides the 10K incentive by my PT. And I'm also coming for a bottle of aloe vera that I was also, given as an incentive. So I really appreciate this opportunity and I know greater things that are ahead of me. I want to appreciate my mentors who have held my hand all through. And I want to thank God because at least I'm already on my way from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And time will tell because I know Neolife is real and Neolife is the best opportunity and I believe I shall never regret. Thank you so much. Bye, PT. Back to you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Eunice. That's great. A total of 97,000 plus 10,000, 107,000 in your first month as a director. That's amazing and congratulations. Keep going. That's just the beginning. I know there is someone in this call who will join us and perhaps you start with that by the end of this month. I know you are champions and you can do it. And the last person to say hi to us is a very, very, very excited lady. And she came in the other day without believing in herself. I saw her potential and today she's flying. That is Catherine and Peter Mwaura, please, if you can hear me, unmute yourself. Catherine and Peter, can you hear me, please?
Hi,
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
I'm Catherine Mwaura, married to one Peter Mwaura, who is my partner. Though I'm kind of the one who steers this business, but he's part of me. I was introduced by Eunice, and for a long time I was hesitant. But when I retired last year in November, I decided to join Neolife. And for sure, I cannot regret. I thank God for the opportunity. In November, I think I earned about 600 shillings. Then I went to 1,200. And last month, I earned over 70, I think 72 or 73,000, plus the incentive of 10,000 from my PT. That was about 80 something thousand. So I was excited to get that. In fact, I'm looking forward to moving it to the 3 figures that Mr. Karaoke keeps on telling me. And I know God, with God, all things are possible. And I know we are certain that we are getting there. So this is a good opportunity, everybody. It's an opportunity that can keep you going. And especially now that I'm retired, at least I'm busy. I'm not bored at home. I keep on thinking of who to contact, who to tell about Neolife. I'm pretty excited, and I know all things are possible with God, and we are getting somewhere. May God bless you.
Wow, thank you so much. Just 3 or so 4 months, and you are there talking like 2 years, you know, old. I'm so excited, and I don't want to add anything. I mean, the directors have said it all. And by the way, we are not here to really convince anyone. Ours is to mentor you once you've made that wise decision. And I want to close by saying one thing, just one thing. 1 year from today, you will either congratulate yourself and celebrate yourself, or regrettably say, I wish I joined. And guess what, friends? You cannot tell what this opportunity would have done for you until you jump in and you do it, and you surprise yourself, and you wonder where you have been all these years. I am super excited to welcome our new people, those who are joining us today. I challenge you to make a simple call to the person who invited you here and ask them one question. How do I get started now? I know you are non-procrastinator, and let's start. Let's be meeting in the beaches of the world. If you'll be there to be met. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, our presenter, Elizabeth. Thank you, our brand new directors. And thank you, our guests and everyone else in the call. Thank you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.